Hello viewers, welcome to my channel AAR Counselling and Peace. My name is Adeyemi Adewale. Today's episode is titled Looks and Appearances. Looks and Appearances. How important are looks? Yes, you say you don't like the way you look. Well, few of us, if any, are entirely satisfied with our appearance, unlike Narcissus, who fell in love with his reflection in a pool of water. Some of us nearly fall into depression when we see our reflection. But before I proceed, please do not hesitate to call us for counseling if you need counseling or want us to talk to your relatives and friends who are lonely or need counseling on our telephone number displayed on the screen +234 810 232 7268 +234 810 232 7268. Please like, subscribe, share, and click on notification button. Thank you. Back to our topic for discussion today. Yes, I have got this dislike about my body, laments an 18-year-old Abigail. I think I don't look so good, says a 13-year-old boy. According to one psychologist, youth often feel like strangers in their own bodies. Many thus fret about their face, hair, figure, and physique. Of course, the universe is an embodiment of beauty, and how you look can indeed have a profound effect upon the way others view and treat you. A popular saying, a popular saying goes thus: body image is part of self-image. It can affect a person's self-confidence and what he does and does not do in life. A healthy concern about your appearance does make good sense. However, when you become so self-conscious that you withdraw from others or feel bad about yourself, then such concern is no longer healthy. Who says you are unattractive? That's a question that you have to ask yourself. Interestingly, distress over personal appearance is not always due to real physical defects. A slender girl sits in her class wishing she was heavier, while on the next aisle, a thick lady laments how fat she is. From where does such dissatisfaction come? What makes well-formed youth think they are unattractive? A professor of psychiatry, Richard M. Salz, says adolescence is a period of transition in which a major reorganization of the body takes place. To deal with the awkwardness of a new changing body, most adolescents rely upon the security of their peer group, upon the views of their friends. End of quote. But under the scrutiny of your peers, your friends, how tall, short, fat, or thin you are, not to mention the shape of your nose or ears, can become a source of great anxiety. And when others get more attention than you, or when you are chided about your looks, you can easily begin to feel bad about yourself. Then there is this pervasive influence of television, books, and movies. Attractive men and women stare at us from television screens and magazine pages, selling everything from perfume to chainsaws. The communication media would thus have you believe that if you are not a flawless skin beauty or a muscular hunk, you might as well crawl into a hole somewhere, or at least forget about ever being popular or happy. At this point, you need to be careful. Don't be squeezed into their mold. Don't be squeezed into their mold. But before concluding that you are an ugly duckling, ask yourself to what extent your physical flaws are real or imagined. Is that facial feature you fret about really so unattractive, or have others pressured you into thinking it is? Yes, the Bible advises us. Don't let the people around you or the world around you squeeze you into its own mold. Think very well. Who is that, or who is it that promote the idea that you need a certain look if you are to be popular, successful, or happy? Is it not manufacturers and advertisers who stand to profit by your pursuing fat diets or purchasing expensive beauty aids? Why let them mold your thinking? And if peers are critical of your looks, are they doing so to be helpful or simply to put you down? If the latter is true, who needs friends like that? Anyway, so it is profitable to incline your heart to discernment. Choose your friends carefully. Do not allow their views to mold you. Yes, you can still look your best. You can still look your best. Sometimes youths do have legitimate appearance problems. A bad complexion, excess body weight, a misshapen nose, protruding ears, extremely short stature. Of course, as a growing youth, your appearance is still changing. Time, let it be known to you that time solves many of these problems. As you are growing, your body keeps changing. For others, it does not. And many youth must live with the fact that their looks are well planned, said a writer, John Killinger. It says, for most people, the lack of good looks is one of the most painful facts of life, one they learn early and rarely elude for the remainder of their lives. You can, however, make the most of your looks. Note that surgery is an expensive and perhaps risky way of correcting physical imperfections. The damage may be irreversible. Simple hygiene, though, is inexpensive and can do a lot to enhance your attractiveness. Your hair may not have the luster of that of a movie actor or actress, but it can be clean. So can your face also be clean, your hands and your fingernails. White teeth and clean pink gums will make any smile more charming. Do you have a problem with overweight? A regimen of diet and exercise, perhaps under a doctor's care, may do much to bring your weight under control. With parental approval, you might also try experimenting with clothing and hairstyles that brings out your physical assets and downplay your flaws. Yes, with effort and imagination, you can present a pleasant appearance even if you are not naturally endowed with good looks. There is a need for balance. While giving attention to how you look is important, be careful not to make your appearance the big thing in your life. There are other better things than that. Another good question to ask is, are not most of your friends rather average looking? And will either of your parents be material for the cover of a fashion magazine? Probably not. So indeed, knowing their fine qualities, you seldom even think about their looks. You too have assets as a person that far outweigh any physical deficiencies, real or imagined. All the same, looks are important to your peers, and you may find yourself under unnecessary pressure to conform to their styles of dress and grooming. Please be very careful how you respond to your peers and do not allow their views dominate your mind. Choose your friends carefully. Thank you.